Today's show from Moe's Toy Room, we're going to unbox DC Multiverse Superman.
Once a thief, always a thief.
The Lin Kuei have since reformed.
We'll see about that.
Begin.
Hey everyone, welcome to Moe's Toy Room, and today we're going to unbox the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman figure from comic number 1000. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a very good look at this figure in the box. As you can see there, Superman stands there very, very proudly and bright and strong looking. This box just says it all and just sold me the moment that I saw it in the stores. I had to have it. So if I turn the thing to the side, it has the Superman name right there. As I turn it to the back, it has a nice colorful picture from that 1000th comic. Check that out. And also, if you turn it to the side, you will see there all the goodies right there from the 1000th comic of Superman. Okay, and for some of you that want a barcode from the bottom, there you have it. You see, with me, it wasn't mostly all about having the greatest mint condition box. This was the one that I could find because I really wanted to do this video real bad. It has a little edge wear right here, but the thing about McFarlane Toys is with these boxes, they make these figures pop. I mean, literally, they look way more expensive than what they are. And this figure was only $19.99 at Target. And they're available throughout Target's, Walmart, online. You know the drill, people. You could get these things. If you're looking, you're going to find one. This Superman figure is not hard to find, but he is very cool to have, and I'm glad that I'm about to put him in my collection. But what I was saying, let me go back to what I was saying, is these figures look and feel like as if they are worth hundreds of dollars, like as if you went to a comic book store and just spent a load of money to get one just to put them on your shelf. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to open this guy up and take a real good look. And I've opened up a few before, and I've noticed that when I have opened them, I've opened them through the bottom where I can slide the whole thing out. I am not a inbox collector when it comes to these. I am with some Star Wars figures, but with the superheroes, I like to see them pose and like to see what they can do, see how they feel. Let me cut this baby open. See if I can maneuver this guy to get out of the box. All right, so this whole thing should slide right out, right there. All right, so there you have it, folks. Let me see, there you have Superman right there. He comes with the extra set of hands to where you can pose him. It looks as if he has like a flight stand behind him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, put it side right here, and there's your flight stand and there's your card. It brings a really cool card. I'm not going to take the card out of this package. I'm going to put this package away for if I decide to move or put Superman somewhere else or store him. I want to keep him in his original package. But I will be displaying him right after this video. But as you can see right there, he has his flight stand. So what I want to do is I want to take that stand out first. I'm going to definitely take that stand out. Got my box cutter. They put this plastic on there really hard. Okay, let me see here. See if I can rip that thing out. Okay, give me a minute. Superman. All right. If I get this thing out of here, this thing's a little tough to get out of here. These flight stands are fairly large, and for it to bring one, shoot, just to purchase one of these stands by itself is like I don't know, maybe like $10 if you could find one. And McFarlane Toys packed this thing in tight on this one. All right, let me get it out of here. I tore up the back of that box a little bit more than I wanted to, but there you have it. Okay, so right now, this thing comes with 3 different pieces. It comes with the top piece that can open up, and you can grab your figure, hold it up, and you could close it on him, and it will make him look as if he's flying. It has his little bottom stand right there. It has the little peg. If you want to stand him up, you can stand him straight up on his stand. It says DC right there, engraved or etched in, permanently in on this stand. And what I'm going to do right here is, you can see right there, it has a little slide piece right there. I'm going to just slide that piece right in there. And it snaps right in there and looks like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to put all this aside. And I want to point out that some footage that you saw on this video came directly from the Injustice 2 game. So go out and check it out if you want to play it. This game is awesome. It has all the characters in there, and these guys literally fight till the death. It's like Mortal Kombat, but for superheroes. As a matter of fact, it has Mortal Kombat characters in there, as well as Hellboy and a few others. Check this game out and play it. This game is really good. But let's get back to Superman. We have Superman in here with his dual hands. And what I want to do is, if you turn it over, they packed him to where his cape is literally hanging out the back right there, which is pretty cool. So let's release him out. All right, this guy is tough to get out of here. All right, Superman. Let's see, let's get this cape out. Kind of push it together to maneuver it out of here. There you go. We have just released him from his plastic prison. So I will not be taking the hands out because I do not want to lose them. So I'll be replacing them back in the box, and I'll be putting Superman on display along with the Wonder Womans that I have and a few others that I'm about to open up and display in other videos. You can also watch that Wonder Woman video on my library. But anyway, here we have Superman, looking as strong and powerful as only he can look. This figure is dynamite. I mean, McFarlane Toys has nailed it. This is one of the best Superman figures I have ever seen made. I'll turn him around like that, if you can see his cape. Okay, let's go through some specs. His head does go forward. That's about as far as it's going to go. And back, that's about as far back as it's going to go. It will rotate all the way around. It felt a little weird when it did that. It felt like his head was going to pop a little bit, but it made it all the way through. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with the cape on. His arm goes up fairly high. If I turn it that way, that's about the only elbow joint right there you're going to get out of that thing. The other arm is the same way on the left arm. Turn it up at the bicep. It has like a little swivel right there. And bend, and that's about as far as it's going to go. Okay, so let's put those back. You can see right there, they have like a little, right there at the bicep, they have like a little like swivel thing up in there that you can maneuver him like that. It looks like he's arm wrestling, which is really cool. Okay, now let's put his hands up. His hands, they do have like a little ball joint in there, you can see. You can hear it clicking. They do spin all the way around. That was the right hand. Let's do the left hand. Ball joint works really good up in there. Moves all the way around. As always. Okay, now let's work our way down. Now with this Superman, right below his chest plate right there, you can see he has like movement there, like literally like a swivel up in there. This thing literally goes all the way around. And what's cool about this one is he moves at the hip too, like right above his belt. For that way you could put him in different poses or different maneuvers. You want him flying and attacking somebody, you can do that with this. Okay, now let's turn him to the side. I'm gonna bend his cape back. And let's put the leg straight up. That's about as far as it's gonna get right there, folks. Not even 90 degrees, not even. Okay, now let's turn it back. That's about as far as it's gonna go. And it looks like that's about as far back as his leg is gonna go on that right one, is when you bend it at the knee. Okay, let's put that back. Let's do his foot on that right leg. Does it go side to side? Very, very slowly. But it does move up and down really good. Up and down really good. And then it also has a pop to where it bends at the toe. McFarlane Toys has elevated themselves from everybody else in some of the stuff that they're doing with these figures, because they have made me a fan. Now let's try the left leg. Same movement. Not quite, well, almost 90 degrees. Okay, let's bend it back. Right there. And there, yeah, he does have a double jointed knee. Look at that. You see how he has the two things there in his knee to make that knee do that? And now, if you look closely, let me put this leg forward. You got his foot goes forward and back, a little side to side, a little bit, and then you get the pop in the toe on that left foot, which is a really cool feature. And figures that are $19.99 should not have that. I mean, literally, this is a custom figure from the head sculpt all the way down to his toes. His cape is a soft vinyl, and it drapes real well. I can totally relate to why McFarlane Toys would have did this. It just drapes and makes this Superman pop. Now, when I turn this thing around, if you look at his chest plate, it has kind of like a shine, like a really well-made, put together machine of an action figure in this chest plate. This chest plate screams, I'm Superman. There's no other chest plate that can do it the way that this one does. This one is just screaming at the camera right now, I am Superman. Take a look at that. This figure is completely awesome. He looks like he's ready to go to battle. He looks like he's ready to save the world. This figure looks like he's ready to go over and help out other superheroes with the Justice League and just finish their oppositions and opponents. That's how powerful this figure looks, folks. Okay, now when you move this figure over, I'm not going to go through every point of articulation because this figure, I did fail to mention that this figure comes with 22 points of articulation. It says it on the box. Let me grab the box right here. Okay, right there it says 22 points of articulation. Okay, now let's get back to the goodies right here. We are going to put Superman on the stand. I want to put him in a flight pose, kind of like he's ready just to go to battle. Like, hey, Batman, you know, you need my help, dude? Like, let's go take on the Mortal Kombat guys. These guys are like trying to take us over and like beat us up in our own game. So I want to put him on his stand and I want to hook this thing, see if I can hook it around his waist. And look at that. Look at that. I just dropped it right there. Like literally, when you look at that thing, Look at how that looks. That just pops. It just screams. I'm gonna put a backer card right now for you could see it. And we're gonna turn that baby all the way around. We're gonna turn it. And look how that thing just pops. There are no other figures out there right now that are topping these McFarlane figures. These things are just so freaking awesome. I can't stress enough. If you haven't gotten one of these Supermans yet, I suggest that you do get one before you know it, they're no longer available and McFarlane Toys has moved on to the next wave. Because I know that the next wave of them are about to come out that will feature the Joker and them in there. Now, when you grab this figure here, and let's say you want to do battle. Okay, just stay on the figure right there. Let's say you want to do some battle. In an Injustice thing versus Scorpion. Look at that. That right there, folks, is a display piece. You put the right background behind these guys, it looks like you're filming like two actors just going at it. Literally. These guys are that detailed. The Scorpion figure is also from McFarlane Toys because they've elevated themselves to a whole nother level from everybody else. Now, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this episode to help keep your mind going and help give you your fix through these, times with the coronavirus and, everybody has to stay indoors and, all that. Hopefully I helped you out with that somewhat and put a little bit of a smile on your face. That way you can get all jacked up for when we all get released and we're all able to go out and go to the stores and do our thing again. But please do so and subscribe to this channel if you like this video. There are a lot more to come. And also hit the thumbs up button if you also enjoyed that video, or you could thumbs down it. Either way. Please feel free to leave a comment. We are getting better at what we do, so the videos are going to continue to appear every single week. I will do more videos every single week, and hopefully they will get a lot better. But right now I think we're doing pretty good because we got good toys to do it with that are making these videos really easy to do. So please do so, folks. And also you can reach me on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. That's MOE'S, MOE'S Toys. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman. And good night, folks.